All right, you want to hit that?
Huh?
Hello, Red. We'll go there.
Dun, 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 dun. Good evening. Good evening. Trying to get this thing right. Man, it been raining this morning. That done had me so sleepy.
Yeah.
Boy, I was like, bro, ain't no way in the world. Then it's like rain.
Right.
So I was like,
oh, I knew it was gonna bring the cold.
It was like
I didn't get up till after 9 this morning. That ain't like me. The wife and Eli left, man. I was like still in the bed asleep. I ain't had nothing. She came and told me goodbye. I said, "Oh, she already up and ready. She was ready to go."
Well, you didn't even know it was raining.
I was out, bro, because since the incident with my foot, then I took some medicine to try to help sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Slept good, boy. Slept real good.
Well, I mean, I know you were talking about your foot a little bit, but so question. So now that the foot kind of broke a little bit, did you know it was hurting a little bit more with the rain today?
No, I can't say so.
So I think that the rain arthritis usually kick in once it heal.
Yeah.
Because
so I broke my wrist years ago, and that aches.
Yeah.
When the rain coming, stuff like that. So yeah.
So it's not an old person thing, because
it's true.
I just turned 40, so you know what I mean. I'm just hoping that I don't have to, my knee. I hurt that a long time ago, and I don't feel it just yet, but I hope I don't have to.
Give about a year and a half, 2 more years.
Yeah, at least about 4 more years.
You gonna start feeling it like in the weird. It's weird because the day or two before it rain, you'll just start feeling the pain, and you're not gonna think about it at the time. You'll just be like, "Dang, my knee hurt."
Yeah, that pressure start dropping.
And then a day or two, it's gonna start raining.
Nah, we ain't doing that. We're doing that. Well, if y'all just tuning in, you know what I'm saying. It's a good old Tuesday, and we finally in December, and November we had Thanksgiving.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm done with turkey. How much turkey you had this Thanksgiving?
Bro, I've had turkey 5 times. I'm done. 5, bro.
I don't want to eat nothing that look like Thanksgiving food till about Christmas. Like no stuffing, no macaroni. I don't even want no rice.
No, man, you gotta eat rice.
Whoa, I ain't want no rice.
You gotta eat rice.
I'm eating mashed potatoes till Christmas.
First of all, Reese, you stretching it now. Like you talking about no rice? Bro.
I had 6 kinds of rice. I had red rice, perlo rice, yellow rice, collard greens, rice.
Maybe that's
Reese,
too much.
Yeah, we literally in South Carolina. Yeah. We got a town that's called it the Rice Festival.
Yeah.
And that come in April. I'm gonna wait to April. Eat some rice.
All the way to April, eat rice.
I'm gonna wait. I got a whole lot.
Nah,
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
3-4 times a week, bro. At least. Boy, I eat rice, bro.
Yeah, I think I eat rice probably about 7 times a week, and I know that sounds bad. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
But it is what it is. If y'all just tapping in, we got Street Trays in the building and Mr. Trey.
Yes, sir.
Now, the day I came to your food truck, and Nolan was there, and I was like, bro, where's Trey, right?
Right.
Because I was like, is he talking about like Trey food or Trey the person?
Right.
So how did this whole thing came about with you calling it Street Trays in a way?
All right, well, that came with a lot of thinking, but mostly it's a family thing, right? Mm-hmm. And what I mean by that is I asked my youngest son, my wife, Nolan, his wife, and my daughter, like, hey, I'm going to start a food truck, but I got to come up with a fancy name, a catchy name. So we all threw these names in the hat, right? And I think it was Will Marie, Nolan's wife, is actually one who come up with Street Trays.
Wow.
And it just caught, and we like, okay, well, how are we going to spell it? So I understand what you're asking me, because you spell my name Trae apostrophe S for trays, but then on the menu it says Tray. So it kind of throws people off. Like, what? I don't understand. I hear you.
Yeah.
I get that a lot. You're not the only one who's asked that question. Like, what is tray? Like, what is a tray? So then we got to explain.
Was it the concept of tray in a food, like giving it to a tray, or trying to have that quick street food where a person ain't got to wait 20-30 minutes to try to get something to eat on?
Well, that's what we wanted to come up with too. Like, how are you going to prepare the food? There's going to be multiple trays. There's going to be a tray with different compartments, or is it just going to be? I mean, like, all that was considered when we come up with the name finally.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, we had to think about all that. I thought about all that.
I'm not trying to say.
Tray can mean a lot of things.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say that. It's not like that simple. But I wasn't even thinking that you was taking the thought process that much further, alone just talking about a name.
Right. Well, I'm learning that you got to think things all the way through, right? And, just with the idea of starting a food truck, it was not really any different to me, because 18 years ago I had a food truck. I had probably one of the fewest food trucks in Walterboro, but I didn't do anything in Walterboro. I always did little gigs on the side. Well, there's one in Beaufort I went to. The very first event I ever did was called Hellhole Swamp.
Whoa! So it's basically
way back
then. So this was like a festival, or this was like
it was a festival, and it was me and my daughter and her best friend. We went to this thing, and way out in the middle. And I'm talking about, bro. I can't even tell you where it's at. I know it's still going on to this day, but I know I went there. I set up, fried some, and this is when I did just like hot dogs, hamburgers, corn dogs, chicken tenders.
The basics.
The
basics, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So that's like football game stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Finger food.
I set up all the way, y'all, all the way. Animes and lemonade. The only thing I sold at that event was a glass of lemonade, a cup of lemonade. Bro, it was a fail.
You set up.
I set everything up. First event, out there was a fail. Got home, told my wife, and we were already all kind of like, okay, is this really what you want to do? Is this,
torn between decisions?
Yeah, it was like, okay, what? So I was working at the plant. I call it the plant, CCX. Back in the day.
So you just working at the
Shout out CCX.
Yeah,
all the CCX workers.
Yes, sir. So I was working there, but I was doing this on the weekends.
Okay.
So it just was it was busy, so I did it. Trying to do something different because I love to cook. That's the main thing. I love to cook. Cooking to me calms my nerves. Cooking to me relaxes me, and I just enjoy it. I don't like baking.
Nah, I
don't like baking.
Stove top or grill?
I can't.
Stone top or grill.
I'm not a baker. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't like to bake. But
I love sweets, but I hate baking.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Give me some cupcakes. I don't like a whole cake.
Exactly.
Well, what you saying that you started a food truck 18 years ago?
Yep.
Where was you thinking about doing that time? Where your mind was at during that time?
Fast money.
Just saying, I want something quick.
That's honesty there.
I mean, I want to know.
That's usually where you start.
Well, see, you go to these events, and you hit these small events, and there's only 4 or 5 food trucks there. Yeah. You're normally going to hit it pretty good, right?
Yeah, true.
But then, as time goes on now, you see them all over the place. But back then, it was only 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And it was a small one, just like the one I had. The one I had back then, it was glass all the way around it. So, like, the only thing.
Glass house.
It was basically, it was a glass, and like
that's wild.
The things folded down.
Yes, sir.
So when you got there, you had to fold them up, and so like you had like a wrap. It was a wrap on everything.
Now you see me, now you don't.
Yep. So you had a door in the back, and you went in, and you fried everything.
Yeah.
And so starting this new food truck, I knew some of the things I didn't want to continue to do, or I didn't want to get back into.
So you knew that. So you knew that you didn't want to try to do the same menu food that you had on the first one.
Yeah, I wanted to do something fresh, something different, but also something that was more or less on the healthy side because it was all fresh. Not the frozen French fries, not the frozen chicken nuggets, not the all those things are frozen. Just throw in the fryer and let them go and pull them back out. Those things are great. Don't get me wrong. But I did that, and I just I don't really want to do that. I want to try something fresh, something different, and I know there's other people who do home cut fries.
Yeah.
But that's what we do: home cut fries and potatoes, baked potatoes. So it was just something that I don't know, and it was really Nolan. Nolan and I sat down and talked, and he's like, "Dad, I'm just telling you, potatoes. Where's that?" And y'all know Nolan.
Oh yeah.
No,
man.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I like
no. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. So I was like, all right, so we're gonna try this potato thing. What goes on a potato? Now this ain't just me. This is the whole family. We talking.
Y'all having a family meeting.
It's a team group
about this street trade.
Right. Yeah. Because we want to understand what other people want, not just me. So I'm asking an 11-year-old. I'm asking Nolan, he's in his 30s. His wife, you know what I'm saying? And then you got my wife, she's in her 40s. I just turned 50 last year.
Yes, sir.
So I got everybody's opinion. Then we talked to a couple other people and try to find out their opinion. Like, hey, what could you put on a potato? What could you put on fries? It may already be out there, but it's not here in town.
What's common?
Yeah.
And you know, that's one of the things that I do notice a lot of times, especially when it comes out to certain ventures, when it comes to food, it's like, you know, menu is key.
Yeah.
So what I want to know is what would you say? What would you say would be the key factor that helped you as far as to understand, to be able to go into
Hey, I'm rocking
on the side.
that level?
I like that song.
Hey, I'm about to turn up.
Hey, yo, this ain't no script or not. This is
But like,
live.
what would you say as far as for your menu setup? Because I know when it comes down to a lot of food trucks and people serving food, selling food, and things of that nature, menu is key. And, you know, just for people that's listening that probably got the same, what would you say would be the key factors of what you go with your menu?
Like I said, well, we talked about it. And steak is definitely a seller, right? Everybody likes steak, right?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody likes steak. So I tried to find a reasonable steak price-wise that I'll be able to afford, but make it go a long way.
Cut wise, eat wise, everything.
Yeah, everything.
Gotcha.
You know, and chicken's cheap, right? But you know, if you cook it the right way, people are gonna come back. So we do buffalo chicken, right? So we do the buffalo chicken and we do the steak. Those are probably our top two sellers. But then you go to somewhere like we just went to Bell's Elementary 2 weeks ago, and I mean they killed the chili. People like chili and fries.
Different area. Different.
Yeah.
You had the same item of menu, but they flock towards that.
Right. And that makes it difficult too, as being the guy had to figure out what to make to be there, right? So that being said, I make just a certain amount of chili. I make a certain amount of burger the night before, right? Because if y'all know how to cook, chili's better the next day.
It's always better.
Right.
Yeah.
So you cook that before. I cook it the day before, and I cook the taco meat the day before. And then I just let it, cool down, put it in the refrigerator, and pull it back out early that morning to get it going in the crock pot. And once it's done, it's done.
It's done.
But my chicken and my steak, I cook on the spot.
On the spot.
On the spot. So I just, I'll thaw out so much, and once it's thawed out, that's it. Like once I run out, I run out. So that's why sometimes y'all see, I run out for the day.
Yeah. Is that the goal? Because you know what I'm saying, to make sure you run out, or would you want to make sure you not to run out in a way, like
the goal is not to run out, right? Yeah. So you gotta measure it right, and the goal is also not to throw a lot of waste away.
Yeah.
True.
Right. So you gotta. It's a fine line. So I mean, a lot of stuff you could, if the chili and the taco meat are left over, we don't eat tacos for the next couple of days or whatever. Be honest, the house. My house,
That's the way to go though, especially because I just realized. I ain't gonna say just realized. I learned probably like about 3-4 years ago. The best way to cook fried rice is not to use fresh rice. No. If you're gonna make fried rice, you gotta cook the rice the day before.
Right.
Yep. You make the fried rice dish.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, that's why, like, when you go to a Japanese restaurant, they throw that rice.
That's old rice
on there. That's probably been cooked a day or two.
But it makes better fried rice.
So if you was to do it the opposite way, it wouldn't taste as good.
No, because it makes it a little
gummy,
more mushy and sticky. But like if I cook rice today and then I chill it, and then I come back tomorrow to use it, when I get ready to start cooking that rice, everything else is ready to go, but my rice is cold. So it's less cook time. Yeah.
See, I mean, I guess that's something you learn over time through the business. So, I mean, with you starting a food truck 18 years ago, what was some of the key factors, that you say that this is not what I'm not going to do when I start street trays? Even down to the size of the food truck, you might have a bigger one, smaller one.
I think they're the same size, lengthwise. I would just say I wanted to be do a little bit more healthier. That's really what it was, just health.
That would be your model to date, more healthier.
Yeah, why I didn't do it the way I did it last time, health-wise. Now, last time, reason I shut it down last time because it was just too much time. The plant started picking up a lot, working 6 and 7 days, and then the food truck was every once in a while and all that. And my wife was like, "Hey, listen, you're going all day at work. You know what I'm saying? You're coming home prepping. You know, we need to figure things out. Like, you got to be home. You know, you need to be home tonight." And she was right. So I said, "Okay, well." The good thing about that is what I bought the truck for, I was able to sell it for, so I didn't lose no money. But I was able to just let it go, and just got rid of it, and then really the plant started picking up a lot. So I mean, it was a wise choice back then, but it also showed me now getting started with a food truck is a lot of work. Yeah. And what I mean by that, the ins and outs of all the paperwork, all your taxes, all the DX stuff, everything like that. 19 years ago, man, you just go buy a truck, get your gas, get your food, and you go do your thing. Now, some people might nothing like that. They have, if you are on here and you're thinking about getting started,
I was about to say that.
Talk to me or talk to a few guys who are doing it, because that's what I did, and it's not that easy. It's very time consuming.
Some people might think it's just go buy a truck. No. I mean, go get it. Or if they might got a truck, go get a trailer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Say you're gonna start selling some whatever, and that's it. Not thinking that you got to do some more paperwork, or even trying to figure out where you're gonna start selling at. You know what I mean?
But there's a lot you got to worry about. You got to worry about when you getting your food, how you getting your food.
Yes.
You know, big time places around here, you can go to cash and carry and get some good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But you're gonna go to the places in Charleston. You know, you're going there once a week. You know, you're spending time doing that back and forth. You taxes every month by the 20th. You got to pay your taxes.
You got to pay taxes
every month by the 20th. Not just taxes. You got to pay your Carlton County taxes and your city taxes.
Seriously?
And then you got to pay your food taxes. And you pay 3 different taxes a month.
If you don't even do nothing.
And if you don't do nothing, you still turn in zero.
And that leads,
but you still got to turn in something else.
Because that leads me to the next question. So, and you know, like I said, I do a lot of construction, and I was always wondering, is it the same way with the food industry?
Yeah,
because crazy, I know a lot of times they do festivals, different places, right? And if you from Walterboro, and you was to go down to say Columbia,
right.
When it comes down to the taxes and permits and everything, if I was to have a food truck and I'm covered and cleared here in let's say this city, if I was to travel to another city or state, is that a whole nother ball game of taxes and fees and things? Or
each county?
I was about to ask you. I was about to say county.
Each county.
Oh, it goes down to county.
Dang, bro.
Each county. But listen, so I'm literally this week planning to go to Somerville and turn in my paperwork.
30 minutes away.
For Dorchester County.
Okay.
Now, you got to go get the paperwork.
Okay.
You got to fill out the paperwork. You have to schedule a fire inspection. So you got to go to the fire department and let the fire marshal inspect your trailer.
Seriously?
And then you got to go turn that paperwork back in. I'm telling you, it's a lot more to
so it ain't like a lemonade stand.
So you have to drive the trailer to them for them to inspect it. They don't come to you.
No, you got to go to them. So
that's gas costs and all that stuff. Bro.
And then once you in, even if you don't do anything that month, you still got to send them a paperwork saying zero.
Your invoice.
So the more places you get, the more places you got to keep up with.
And more paperwork.
More paperwork. So it's not as easy as 1, 2, 3. Let's cook some food and be done with it.
So question, and let me ask you this because you got the experience of it. If I was to go and set up, because I know you say you got to submit the paperwork and everything. And once again, like I said, I try to use the analogy because I do construction, and I know if I go and build a porch on somebody's house in Orangeburg County, depending on where they staying at, my permit and taxes, everything's going to be a little different.
Oh yeah.
So when you're doing a job, like especially if you got a food truck and you going to an event, what criteria is it based off? Is it based off a projection or is it like flat rate? Like if I go and I do, so let's just say the Latson Fair,
right?
Are they going off of what the Latson Fair could yield, or just is it flat rate?
All right. So when you turn your paperwork in the first time, you give them an estimated how much you think you'll make.
Okay. Can't say zero.
Can't say zero. No, can't say zero. So then you'll pay that. I think I think Dorchester County, for me to go there whenever I show up, is $70 to get my license.
Okay, license.
So you do your license. Then you got to tell them a number. And then when you get back for your first month, right, you got to keep up with how much you've done in their county or their city. Or actually, Dorchester County is different. You can't do anything in Somerville city limits. They'll give you a map and show you where you're allowed to go.
Well, you can and can't.
So you can basically go around the city and find a spot that you want to set up
so
at.
do in the city, that's a whole different thing.
So city limits is different from outside of the county.
Yes.
Meaning more money or more paperwork?
Both. You got to do both. Just both.
I wonder.
So that being said, it is you give them an estimated amount you're going to make. Then when you go turn your paperwork in, basically how I do it, I keep square. I do square.
Okay.
So I just look at it. It tells me how much I made that month, and then I do. I think it's only like 1%. It's 1%, 1%, and then 2%. So it's very simple, and it's not that much. It's just a lot to keep up with.
Yeah, the paperwork.
But I mean, the more you make, the more you pay them. But so you just give them an estimated thought, and then you give them the actual by the 20th. And it better be by the 20th, or you're gonna get a fine.
You're gonna get
a
penalty.
Oh no. We ain't trying to give out no more extra money because I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Hey,
and that number, it kind of is gonna vary.
Yeah.
Wherever you go, correct? Like state.
Oh yeah.
County wise.
But don't it vary also to the type of season it is? Summer.
Yeah, and that
fall,
was my next
winter.
question. Does each certain situations does that change the bracket? Like if it's a time, let's just say where's
money wise. You talking about money wise?
Yeah, money wise.
I don't. No, not for taxes.
Not for taxes.
All
so that's flat rate.
Flat rate.
Okay.
Okay.
So it could be peak season. Doesn't matter. You're still gonna pay
that one. It's 1%, and then 1%, and then 2%. So it's a total of 4%.
So it's really off of what you make.
Something like that.
Yeah,
it might be
off
6.
What you make.
Okay. I turn all my stuff into a tax lady. So I mean,
I was about to ask you on that because somebody might be thinking about trying to do the same thing.
No, man, I just turn. I got.
So you got a tax person to handle that situation.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, which the items on your food truck? And I done been to a lot of situations, saw a lot of food trucks.
You tried them, right?
I tried the food truck. I'm not gonna lie. When I came to your truck the first time, it was because of Bell, and I got to shout out to Bell because Bell called me on the phone and said, "Hey, Street Trey's setting up today. We got to go check him out."
That's right.
I'm not even knowing that he talking about you.
Right.
I'm dead serious. So I kind of gave him the run around a little bit. I was like, I'm gonna tell the truth.
Yeah.
I say, Bell, man, I'm a little busy. Whoop. So he called me back again. He said, bro, we gotta go by Faith parking lot because Street Trey's out there. And I'm like, Faith parking lot? But what is he talking about? What food truck? So I decided to say, you know what? Come on, Bell. He pulled up. We went up there.
That's right.
And that's when I saw the whole situation.
Right.
And I'm not gonna lie. I was a little skeptical because of the name.
Yeah.
The name, don't get me wrong, the name is not a bad name, but I wasn't expecting what I got.
Right.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, them fries, but look here, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. You brought something tonight, but I was like, bro, I hope you bring some of them fries. Because I'm trying to tell you, bro, I ate, I think about 2 orders of it that day, bro. You had the fries yet?
No, not yet.
It was 2 orders. You ate 2 orders?
Yeah, I ate 2 orders. I ate 2 orders and Bell ate 3 hot dogs.
Sausage dogs.
Sausage dogs. Yes.
Yeah, we gotta make sure
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Big boys. He punished y'all.
Bell got one, bought another one, and ate the. He's supposed to take one with him, but he said, you know what? He started eating that joker right then. Now.
He sure did.
Hey, Bell, don't get mad at me. I'm just telling the true story.
That's right.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm not sorry. But what I was about to say is this: I done seen food trucks that have 30 items.
Oh yeah, that's too many, man.
And it's so much stuff going on. Like it's a lot. They got this, they got that.
Right.
How did you decide to say, hey, I'm not going to be the one that has 3 menus, but I'm gonna have this situation right here, and it's gonna have a lot of different situations, but it's gonna satisfy a lot of people?
So that's a good question because I watch a lot of Food Network. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I like watching Food Network.
Shout out Gordon Ramsay.
I love Food Network, and I watch the Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He does all the stuff. He goes around and checks out different things. And one thing he always says is, if your menu, if you make something, make it great. Right.
Ooh.
If you make something, make it great, and stick to what you know.
Okay.
So if you out there and I know how to make a lot of things, a lot of stuff, but the family come together, we put our heads together, and we said, hey, we're gonna try this because ain't nobody else got it, ain't nobody else doing it the way I want to do it. Because I know people got loaded fries, but they're not home cut fries. I know a lot of people got different things on their menus, but it's not put together the way we put it together. So I just said, hey, we're going to keep it small, but we're going to do it right.
So,
and I mean,
focus on a smaller target to make a bigger result.
Yeah.
And I know you say you love cooking, you got a passion for cooking and things. And this is another one of those questions for anybody that listen, because I got a culinary art background. And one of the things that I have a hard time dealing with sometimes when I'm trying to figure out, even if it's something as far as what I'm gonna cook for dinner, it's just because it's like I know so many things. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So when it comes down to creating a menu, once again, just for the listeners, what are some key factors that as the preparer of the meal should take into consideration, especially when they're dealing with a situation where it's like, well, I can cook 100 different dishes.
Right.
How do you start to narrow that down to figure out, all right, you know what, this dish is what I'm going to go with? Because I know you say you got the team. Yeah. And sometimes, when you present things to people, they might not see your vision thoroughly. And you're like, no, you know what, I want to do brisket. And everybody's like, nah, we should do this. Yeah. So when you find yourself in that situation, what are like the key components that you kind of fall back on to kind of keep you?
Well, I have no culinary degree whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay.
So I had none. So
I was curious about that one.
Yeah. So this guy who I worked with for years and years and years at the plant, we ate together every day. He lived right around the corner, matter of fact, Mr. James Frazier, and he brought soul food to the table every day, all kind of different stuff,
every day.
Every day, yeah.
Ain't no way.
And so we ate together, and a lot of things I would taste, and I'd try to go home and make, or I'd mess it up or whatever, and different things like that. Go to restaurants, try different foods, try to go home and imitate it, make it. Sometimes it be better, sometimes it be okay. But just take the steak, for instance, right? I get home with the steak that I have and slice it, cut it up, season it, marinate it, and then normally I freeze it, right? The reason I freeze it, because I think once it freezes together, it stays in there, right? It locks in. Same thing with the chicken. I'll trim up some of the chicken, the fat. I get boneless, skinless meat, so I don't have to worry about none of that, but there's some fat on the chicken still. So I try to trim all that up, season it, cut it up, and put it in the freezer. But again, the family, we all came together and kind of made the menu.
Yeah.
We wanted to name them. Like, we come up with some pretty cool names.
Make them unique.
Yeah. But we just said, no, let's just stick with Tray 1, Tray 2, Tray 3, Tray 4, or the Trayway.
Simple.
Or the Trayway.
I mean,
let's just do it.
Did you hear that? The Trayway.
Yeah, the Trayway.
It seems simple.
It's simple,
but it's very complex, especially with it being street trade. So
So a lot of people ask me, well, they come up to the truck and they wonder what it is. Because I don't. There's really nothing.
Tray
you don't. When you see the name and see the truck, you're not sure what you about to get. It doesn't jump at you.
Marketing strategy.
It is.
It is. And the reason why I did that is because what if this would have ended up like the Hellhole Swamp? It would have been a flunk, right? It would have been nothing getting sold, nothing happening, and it just been a shot in the foot. Well, then I had to reamp and make another menu. But if I'd have tattooed that trailer all up with different potatoes, right? and it'd be a potato truck,
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
You
Now you stuck with just
I'm stuck.
potatoes.
Oh,
So I
that's
didn't do it like that. So
gotcha.
street trays is more of let me roll up on there and see what they have, and either appeals to you or it don't. Right.
And that was part of where my question was going, which you answered it perfectly, because I know just personally, like sitting back, I see a lot of people, they kind of get stumped when they come up with ideas because they kind of shell themselves into a box. And like you said, if you would have put potatoes all over it, if I pulled up to the truck, I'm automatically gonna think it's potatoes.
Right.
You know, so if I'm in the mood for steak, I'm not gonna think to come to.
I might not even
street
walk
trays.
over there.
Yeah, because all I see is
Because if I
potatoes.
see potatoes, I'm like, oh well, that's what he got going on over there. I want to go get this because I'm not sure what they got going on.
Right. And you don't know there's steak over there, there's chicken over there, there's all kind of stuff, sausage dogs. You know, you don't know
Kept it
until you get there.
versatile.
Yeah. But I mean, that being said, and what I said to you a minute ago was, I had a young lady reach out to me who she just started a food truck as well. And she was like, you still planning to do potatoes? And I'm like, yeah, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I've been trying them, and she hadn't tried them here. But she was off different places in the county trying them. And she said, I ain't sell about one potato. She said, I'm taking them off my menu.
Yeah.
Nah, when you say potatoes, she's talking about taking the whole potato situation, like fries, or the whole potato.
She was doing baked potatoes as well.
Okay, all right.
But she took it off her menu because where she was doing it wasn't a hit.
Wasn't it?
But again, like we talked about earlier, it just depends on where you at.
So all you had to do is probably just re-inspire the potato. Do something different with the potato. And then that's what you said.
I mean, I like Trey's potato. Don't get me wrong. Like I don't had it like at least twice.
But see, like you said,
what I'm saying though,
what it said, especially with coming from, the location, a good home cooked potato, especially for this location. I mean, potatoes is a good commodity. Like,
But our potatoes, and you know, them potatoes is
swollen.
They're huge, boy. They're huge.
I don't know where they getting them jokers might got off a good burger.
Maybe it could have just been that. Like her brand of potatoes.
She might have had a smaller one.
Potato. Yeah,
that could have been the situation.
Well, I don't know, but I do know. Let's just say, 15 years ago, I did a event in Beaufort. They had the I want to say it was something to do with I'm trying to think of the name of it, but it was an event right there around the water.
I know they usually have the Geechee Fest down
Is it
there.
the Geechee?
The Gullah Festival.
Oh yeah.
The Gullah Festival. So I showed up there with my cart, and I came to do all kind of stuff. But one thing I did come there with was a shrimp gumbo, right?
Ooh,
that took off.
So
man,
I sold that day. I think it was either 8 or 12 gallons of shrimp gumbo, right? So it's all about where you're at.
Marketing,
so then, fast forward, probably 2.5 years ago, I set up a little tent in Faith parking lot and did nothing but shrimp gumbo on Thursdays.
just
And it was fire. I had it on Facebook. It was Tripped Up Trays. That was the name of it, Tripped Up Trays. Shrimp gumbo.
that right there. Okay.
So I tried to do that, and it went good for 3 whole weeks. Hardcore, sold out every time. It was 7 gallons every time.
Was that a test run before?
That was before I even thought about doing another food truck.
Yeah. So
I just
you wasn't even
know
thinking
food
about it.
sells. If you make the food and you
Food
make it
gonna
right,
sell. Who's gonna sell?
People gonna eat.
the people are gonna eat, and people are always looking for somewhere in Walterboro somewhere different.
I'm not gonna lie.
They want
You're
somewhere
right.
different, right? They want something different than what you get on any corner store. So I know that was a hit. So that's been on my truck already twice. Shrimp gumbo, and I've got the banner and all that. So when I do have it, I really don't advertise. I just put the banner out and let people know, hey, I do have gumbo. So that's a big thing, especially during the winter months.
You know something I didn't think to ask you, with you having your own food truck, and this is a question I think a lot of people might be very curious to know. What is your favorite dish for you? Like, what would you want if you could eat it every day? Like for yourself?
Off my truck?
I mean, well, yeah.
Oh, just in general?
Just in general.
You're gonna think I'm crazy now, but I like turkey necks.
Oh no, you ain't
Roll it down with some brown gravy.
Yeah.
My buddy called it 50 weight gravy.
Jesus.
50 weight.
That's some
It's
thick
kind of
gravy.
Yeah. Well, no, it's more of a watery
Yeah.
type gravy. But yeah, I love turkey necks.
It's more like a, you know what?
Nah, that is some country eating.
So I wouldn't call it smothered. And I know what gravy you're talking about, because they smothered. When you think of smothered, you think that thick gravy.
This ain't thick. No, this ain't thick.
Yeah, you know, but when you got like that, it's like a more watery based gravy. You don't put a lot on the rice. Just enough to color.
Just enough to color it up.
Yeah, just enough to color it. You know,
yeah, man. That or either turkey wings. I mean, I know you said about turkey, man.
So it's more of a stew gravy.
Yep. Yes.
So like when you stew, like you got a smothered gravy, and then you got your stew gravy. Your smothered gravy, that's that thick quilt that your grandma throw on you when it's cold outside.
When you put some eggs in it.
Yeah. Gotta have eggs and
y'all, I don't know what side of the country y'all on. Y'all must be like that deep down road, dirt road country.
When it's stewed,
I ain't from that side. I ain't from that side. I ain't from that side.
What would you say yours is?
I mean, you know, if I eat my favorite meal every day, you know, it's gonna be them fries from off the truck.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be them fries. Yes, sir, off the truck. And I wish I could get it at least every day. And I know you open up only on Fridays at the moment.
Friday, yeah.
Is that because of, you know, Fridays that one day that you can do it, or are you thinking about expanding into more days?
Well, I don't know. People probably don't know this, but I'm a pastor at Faith Church.
Oh, well, we got to tap in that too a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm a pastor at the church. I'm the associate pastor there. So Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, you know, I'm dedicated to the church.
Oh.
Fridays we have off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Friday was my day to do it. So
even outside of your regular work schedule and your own personal schedule, you have your set days to where you devote to the church, and then the food truck is in the free time.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to that, as far as with the balance of things, that's what I kind of want to just question on right quick, because by you being a pastor, running a food truck, as well as, you know, having a regular 9 to 5 like everybody else, being a regular husband, father, everything of that nature.
No, let's say you like oxtails.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know.
Oh yeah, oxtail too. So when all of that comes, as far as, you know, everybody have a schedule where we got the balance and everything.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And it's just like I said, I like to ask people that's doing it for the people that's trying it and doing it behind them, right? So what do you say finds you the balance? Like, where do you, for people that got like a lot of things on their plate, especially like that, like what helps you find the balance between it all?
All right, well, that would probably first and foremost be, I'm a pastor at a church, but I'm not full-time and I'm not part-time.
Okay.
I got, my schedule is very widespread. I've got a certain amount of hours I have to pull, but I don't have to limit myself, but also in that I've got a lot of freedom to do stuff.
Gotcha.
But also, point blank, I do street trades because I love to cook.
Because you love to cook.
It's not an income thing. It's not I need some extra money thing. I love to cook. I love to feed people. I love to know that you left hungry, or you left full. You come hungry, you left full.
Oh yeah.
You left happy. You know, I love seeing people smile. I think it's an opportunity. You know, on the outside of my truck, I got a little box that says a prayer box.
Yeah.
I've got a way for people to like leave prayer requests, or even if they come out, they need prayer right then and there. I'll stop what I'm doing to go pray for someone. I mean, that's happened several times.
You ever had a situation where you just had to do that for River?
Oh yeah. For sure.
Just out of the blue, you was cooking.
I mean, I didn't have to do it, but you know, I mean,
it just chose.
I mean,
that's your duty. You got an obligation. You know, as a pastor, servant of the Lord.
Well, it's like not just a pastor. I mean, I just feel like if whatever the Holy Spirit draws you to do, you just do it. You know.
Yeah.
So, but street trades is just basically that's the extra thing. That's the extra. You know, and I just
more like a hobby.
Exactly. Yeah. And I just enjoy doing it, and it's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Because see, I think a lot of times what happens is we get caught up, like just as the man of it, especially. I guess I could talk like this. We got the pastor on the show tonight, so you know, as the man in the situation. Sometimes we get caught up with like the worldly aspect of things, and we try to find balance. And that's why I asked the question, is because people will have a deep passion for certain things, but they don't really know how to go after it because it's like, okay, well, I got this going on.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta get the kids ready for school. Then I gotta go and I gotta go work, and then I gotta go and I gotta go do this and I gotta go and do that.
Right.
So it's like a lot of times you don't find time to find things that you do that brings you joy, which sounds like street trades bring you joy.
Oh yeah, it brings peace.
My next question would be which is off of the balance. When you find yourself in a situation like that, do you find yourself going more and saying, like, because it's a passion, like, hey, you know what? I just feel like cooking today, so I'm gonna just kind of drown everything out and I'm gonna just go cook, whether I know I got this problem going on or that problem going on, or is it kind of something that you should prioritize?
Yeah. That's a hard question right there. That's a good one, but
deep.
Yeah,
deep. You went.
Man. But no, I mean, I love to cook, right? Now, if you're talking about for the truck, I just try to stick to the truck on Fridays.
Okay.
It's kind of like a commitment my wife and I've got. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because the last time years ago, the truck become a problem. It got in the way, right?
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Now just take for instance my foot right now being broke.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stand up in the truck to cook right now. So I don't know. But guess what? If I don't, it'll be all right. It'll sit there in the yard till I get ready to do it again. But hopefully I'll still be able to cook, you know, or do.
Get around.
Yeah, because I mean you are.
Oh yeah, health is first now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have it's a lot to do. To get the food truck prepared to do it. Mm-hmm. But also if you're limping around and hopping around, it's, you know, I'd rather stay pain free than be out there getting hurt and hurting myself even worse. You know, and then all that. So I don't schedule.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
kind of go with it.
I just kind of go with it. Yeah. And like the girls who I have, they're you know, they'll call me Tuesday or Wednesday and say, "Hey, are we working this week?"
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, so I got to kind of let them know because all of them are working, you know, or doing something. So, like I said, I just do it because I love doing it, man. I love making people happy. But I've had several people reach out, "Hey, you can be there this Friday. Hey, you can be there this Friday." You know, but this week I won't be there. You know, I gotta figure out what's going on with my foot first. Now, I do plan to be there the following week.
The following week?
Sure. Oh yeah, for sure.
With the food truck now, I guess up and running and doing what it's doing. Are you where you expected it to go, or have you exceeded something?
I'm where I think it should be. Mm-hmm. Now, where I want it to be, I think once because let's face the facts, we in Walterboro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Love this place.
That's the elephant. That's the elephant in the room.
That's why I'm here. Right?
I done heard that before. The elephant in the room.
That's the elephant in the room.
Yeah, but that's why I live here, right? I love Walterboro. Mm-hmm. But you know, when you start something new, it's gonna blow up pretty quick.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna go good, and it's going well. You know, I've got some people who come there every time I'm open. You know, they dedicated. But also, it can fluctuate. Right? Mm-hmm. And go here and there. So that's why I went and got my license for Dorchester County. That's why I'm reaching out. You know, in January, I'll be going toward Beaufort.
Okay.
So my thoughts are maybe just being in certain counties, Walterboro once a month when it's said and done. You know, starting next year. Probably one Friday out the month, I'll be in Walterboro.
So you're gonna have a rotating schedule.
Yeah, move around a little bit just to see. Just to feed other people, man, because that's what I want to do.
And you know
feed
what?
everybody.
I don't see that as a problem, though.
I don't.
That could turn into something pretty good.
Because see, the biggest thing, and this ain't my moment, y'all. I do hate. I apologize, but that's one of the things that I do see a lot of times. That's why I was asking some of the questions that I was asking, was because a lot of times, especially with like how he just said, like love Walterboro. You know, I love Walterboro. I tried to get away from here when I was 18, and I keep coming back, leaving. And it came down to the fact of like, you know what, you love it here, and when you love it somewhere, it's kind of like that's where you want to be.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So you gotta, instead of trying to figure out more ways of getting away from the situation, just trying to figure out how to go into it. You know, that's what I love about Buffaloes. They're gonna run into the hurricane head first. They're like, you know what, I don't know what kind of category storm this is. but we gonna run through it. And when the smoke clear, we gonna see if Timmy's still with me.
What? Yeah, I'm gonna just say unhinged Reese. I'm gonna just say unhinged
No,
Reese.
but for real, and a lot of times that's why I was asking the question, because he answered it perfectly for anybody that's listening, and it all comes off of dedication and the level of sacrifice that you're willing to put into it.
True.
The whole conversation, the only thing I heard was the level of sacrifice that you was willing to put into the food truck with 18 years. A lot of people, the expectation rate for anything starting up, any startup business is what, 9 months to the first year?
Yeah.
And that's when you expect it to fail. Once you get past that threshold, then you can start seeing the light. You ain't made it yet, but you can start seeing the light.
Now, I did it 18 years ago. I didn't do it for 18 years.
No, well, not 18 years, but it's just,
yeah.
It's just a simple fact of dedication. You never strayed away from it. You realize, okay, it didn't work this time.
Well, Nolan, even my wife at times, and my daughter, Daddy, why don't you open up a restaurant? Why don't you open a restaurant? You love to cook so much, why don't you? Well, a restaurant is another animal.
Well, that's way more than the food truck.
Yeah. Like, no, you don't know. Well, I could do this, I could do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you say that now.
Yeah.
Until I need you, and then you know what I'm saying. I mean, because my thing is owning a restaurant and cooking at a restaurant is two different things.
Two different things. Like that don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that ain't what I want to do. In the food truck, I can cook, turn around, talk to you, see you, relate to you, and all that. In a restaurant, you back in the kitchen. You're talking to your staff. You're not talking to people coming in and out. You're not seeing the enjoyment people are having with your food. So I don't know. It's just and to be honest, like today's day and age, especially by us being from Walterboro, we got multiple restaurants, fast food joints, and things of that nature. And one thing that I do know is I feel like a lot more services going to the side group now. It's no longer the franchise.
Right.
Before it was always Subway, Hardee's, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Domino's. You got restaurants right now, especially in Walterboro, that can't even stay open.
No.
I know KFC done changed location like 4 or 5 times in the past 10 years.
And Wendy's done rebuild, I ain't want to talk.
And they got the same building. They done rebuild 6 times.
Yeah.
And they still ain't got the bathroom working right. So a lot of times, you see a lot of people.
I had to check the audio, my bad.
You see a lot of people that's going more, residential versus commercial.
Right.
Selling out of the house, selling out of the food truck, setting up a tent, things of that nature. So with moving to 2026, and I know you say you got a lot of big things coming forward, and I don't want to kind of jump the gun here, but I'm kind of curious.
Go ahead.
What's some things that, the people could be expected to look out for coming from Street Trade?
So besides moving around a little bit, I'm bringing some different things to the menu.
Okay.
I brought y'all a little sample tonight.
Yeah,
y'all can try that.
Salad. Hey, we on the soup. I'm gonna tell you about it in a minute.
Oh no, we gonna most definitely tap the soup in a little second. I bought the spoons for it.
Okay, good.
I bought some spoons.
And y'all let it get too cold, and you gotta make sure you warm it up.
Oh no, I got.
So one of my items are gonna be potato soup.
Potato soup.
So we have potato truck. Kids love it. Adults love it, and it's the perfect season for it, right? Where you're getting into that season, right?
It's not on the menu yet.
No, it's not on the menu yet, and it won't be on the menu. Okay. What it will be like when I have it, it'll be when you come to the truck.
Chef choice.
You'll see it. You'll see it. I bought a chalkboard so I can write stuff on there, like my the soup for the day.
Okay.
So I have potato soup. I'm gonna have some catfish stew.
Oh my!
Don't let my mama hear that. Oh man, I know I have to come for real now.
Oh yeah, so catfish stew, and I'm already doing the gumbo. The gumbo's a big seller already.
Okay.
So the shrimp
and that
gumbo.
was the shrimp gumbo you talking about?
Shrimp gumbo.
Shrimp gumbo. Okay.
Shrimp gumbo is the bomb. It's really good. Yeah. It's really good. Now since since 2019, 18, I started getting the gout. And shrimp is out my menu right now. I can't.
No shrimp.
No shrimp.
So any other seafood that you eat other than shrimp?
I'll eat any other seafood, but shrimp is out.
Out of it?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So so that's done. But I know how to make it. It'll be made properly, and it's banging. It's really good. I've got people asking for it every time I'm there. But yeah, I'm interested in that potato soup and the catfish stew. I know that's gonna be hitting.
Okay, yeah.
So I try to figure out, try to think about what is gonna be seasonal.
Seasonal,
I try to do seasonal, right?
sales.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can.
That actually comes out pretty good to have different things. Cause the fast food restaurants, they do it every now and then.
Yeah.
They have something they only do for the winter months and something they don't do for the summer months.
Right.
So I can't see why that could not work. But I wanted to tap in what you're saying. You being a pastor in situation.
Yes.
Was you a pastor when you had the first food truck?
I was not. A little bit of background on that. 2019. It was August 10th, 2019. I remember the date because not only did I hear the Lord call me to be a pastor, it was also my anniversary. So I spent my anniversary actually at MUSC. I had pneumonia. So my wife and I, we were going out on a special date, all this and all that. I was coughing. She was like, "No, you need to we need to take you to the hospital." So I'm going to the hospital, and I ended up staying 2 or 3 days at the hospital because I had pneumonia. While I was there, I just felt I was listening to the Lord, watching some preaching, coughing, all that kind of crazy stuff. And I just heard the Lord, you're going to go back to work and you're going to turn in your keys and you're going to follow me. You're going to do what I've invested in you for all these years. I've always been involved in church. I've always been a part of a church.
Like deacon, something, stuff like that? Or
No,
not on that level?
Just a member.
Just a member.
Okay.
A member who was hungry and wanted to help. So I've always been
Had that fire and desire.
Yeah, I was always been the guy next to the pastor, like trying to see what the pastor needed. Trying to be there. And getting opportunities to speak to people and have relationships with people in the church and stuff like that. So growing up with that being deposited in me, it finally just come to life. Like, what are you doing with all that? What are you doing with everything you've learned? It's time to start putting out what I've been putting in you. So
wow.
I talked to my wife. I said, okay, okay, Lord, if this is you, I'm gonna tell my wife I'm gonna quit my job and I'm gonna do this, and this. And
now, whoa. I gotta stop you on that one. Hey, yo, Trey, don't get mad at me on this one. How did that conversation go? I want to know how did you walk in the house and say, "Hey, baby,
I'm quitting in the morning.
I'm quitting this job in the morning. That's it. We done, and I'm going full-time pastor." What you think?
All right. I don't know if she's listening. I don't know, but I hope she's listening because she will tell you this is the truth. So she came to the hospital to pick me up because she left me there to go take our son to school, and she came back the next morning and picked me up. And I don't know about you guys, but when you have something on your heart, or have someone you want to wait for that right moment, especially like that serious.
Yes, sir.
I gotta set.
It's life and death.
Yeah, I gotta set the mood. I got everything right. I got everything. We walking down the hall in the hospital, and I just said, "Hey, I'm gonna just run something by you." And so I remember we mashing the button, waiting on the elevator. And I said, I really felt like Holy Spirit told me to stop work and go after Him, like become a pastor. We stepping in the elevator. She turned around. She said, "If that's what the Lord told you to do, you better do it." Yep, just like that,
boy.
Just like that. So if she's on there, there we go. Oh yeah, she's listening. There we go.
Whoa.
If I'm telling the truth, you can let them know. You can let them know, babe. But I mean, it was just. I'm not gonna say that easy, but it was because it was difficult. It was difficult making those steps. I love my job. I love my job. I love it.
No one's wrong. The job was good. You just was tired of it.
At that time, I was working at a nursing home here in town.
Okay.
And I was me and my boss were super close. It was very hurtful for me to go turn my keys in and tell him, because he said, "Put the keys back in your pocket and get them back in there." Like he didn't believe me. And I had said, "No, listen, listen to me." Because we had a prayerful relationship. So we both knew the Lord. And I said, "No, Mr. Tim," I'm like, I'm being real. So I mean, it is what it is, you know.
See, now that it poses another question.
It is, but the thing I want to say that is rare, and it's a good thing to hear that, you know, not only you were able to break that to her, she actually understand that it was something that was on your heart that you wanted to probably do, and that I could tell that you got a pretty good connection and a good support system.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's very key. That's key.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. It didn't just start right there. You know, we've always had that communication.
Yeah.
We've always been able to talk to one another. We've always been open. We've always been a part of the church. We've always, you know, she was in children's ministry. She.
Okay.
Yeah,
so prior to you coming to her with that, she was already in.
She was over our kids' ministry.
Okay.
So she
wasn't a pastor or anything, but she was over that.
Over the ministry.
So we've always been deeply involved in our church.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it wasn't like, what are you talking about? Like, you know, like we live as Christians inside and outside the church. Like we're the real deal. Like I'm not tooting our horn, but like we have a relationship not with just each other, but with the Lord all the time.
As a person that went from that walk to be able to now sit and, you know, be an associate pastor. Right. Going through that journey, once again, always for the listeners, going through that journey, the moment you spoke about when you said, you know, you was in the hospital, you was down, you heard the calling.
Yep.
You felt it within yourself, and then you knew that you had to go to your spouse, to your partner, to now let her know, like, hey, this is what I want to do. So what I take that as is, you know, that was your moment of coming out into the world, right?
Yeah.
With that, we all deal with anxiety and fatigue and all of that. Crossing that threshold to be able to say, you know what, I feel like God has called me,
right,
and this is actually what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
How did you before you went to your wife, you know, and it's just kind of like, I guess, off of this is a little personal because this is,
that's fine.
You know, what was the conversation within yourself? Because I know a lot of people sometimes deal with the fact of thinking like, maybe where I'm at isn't where I need to be.
That's right.
It might be where I want to be.
Right.
I might be comfortable here. Right. And I might be doing good in this way. But me personally, I don't feel comfortable here.
Right.
So, you know, for you to be able to take that step and to now be, you know, a pastor.
Right.
You know, what was that conversation like?
So, good question. So, when you have a relationship with Jesus through the Holy Spirit, and you have a open relationship, meaning, you know, it's just not on Sunday mornings, it's just not on Wednesday night, it's just not on Sunday night, it's just not every other day, it's just not when you're sick at the hospital when you're in the bed, it's just not when you're having a bad day or you hear bad news. It's every day that you have that relationship with your Lord and your Savior. And you have that relationship and you feel him tugging on you, and then you answer the call. It was more of a relief than it was anything else. And I believe truly that we are all called.
Yeah.
We're all called. Yeah. Maybe not to be a pastor, but we're all called to do some part of the ministry, right? And our biggest call is to call on one another. Right? Call on one another.
Yes, sir.
As the Bible, you know, a lot of people say iron sharpening iron. Like you hear that a lot. You know, and when you really look at what iron sharpens iron means, it means that I'm trying to help you get better in where I see. But God knows your heart more than I do. So he's even trying to make it where he wants it. But unless we open up ourselves and let him, through the Holy Spirit, pour in, then who, you know, where will we be at? But it also comes in reading your Bible, right? Because you could preach all day long, but if you don't have the word backing up what you're saying, then you're just mumbling a bunch of words. So it really comes with knowing the Bible, reading your Bible. Like you got to read your Bible to know it, but you must know it, not just read it. And once you grasp a hold of what his word says about you, about me, and about you, Vernon, our individuality, and you put yourself out there for him to use you, he'll use you.
Essentially, it's taking yourself
out of the equation.
Yeah.
Well, our pastor said it best last night. We had a little party last night for all our workers, and he said, you know, Jesus Christ came and he was the best servant there ever was.
As he could be.
Right? I mean, he was the best servant. And like that's what he has called all of us to do, is to not serve ourselves, but serve others. Yeah. And so I think about that too when I'm cooking my food and I'm doing my stuff in my cart, you know, my food truck, is I'm serving others. Yeah, you're paying for a service, but I'm serving you.
Gotta give
and I want to serve, and I want to serve you well.
Best
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I want to make it right. I want to make it good. You know, and if anytime we ever make up or mess up, I want to make it right even double. Like, you know, hey, I apologize. Keep that. We're going to make you more. And hey, you know, I'll make it right with them. You know, so you always want to do your best in everything you do, but definitely when it comes to spiritual living the life for Jesus. So she took it well. And I believe everything happens for a reason. You know, a big part of this, you haven't mentioned it. I don't even know if you know, but God always has a plan.
Always.
He always has a plan, right? And
he got a sense of humor too.
Yeah, but if you don't jump when he says to jump, if you don't move when he says to move, a lot of times you'll miss it. Right? Now I don't mean you miss completely out. That might just mean he just gonna come back around again.
You gotta wait till the next
now when you say it, when he calls you, when he say you need to move today now, that's when you need to make that move, not question that. But you know, some people, and you know, I'm gonna speak because you know, some of us, and I'm gonna speak for myself. Some of us, we still learning how to have that relationship with God. Like we trust, and I'm a matter of fact, Nolan took me to lunch one day, and I'm not gonna lie, he asked me a question, and I was embarrassed to give my answer, because he said, have you ever gave anything all to God?
Right.
And I was like, he stumped me.
Yeah.
I was like, and truthfully was no. Right. I know who he was, but I never like fully said, you know what, I'm going to say 100%, I'm going to
surrender
and then move forward. I always try to hold on just a little bit of it. Yeah. And he said, you know, if you never done it before and never tried it, how did you not know that you can actually do more or better?
Right.
If you never done it before?
Exactly.
And it sounds like, you know what I'm saying, with what you're doing with the food truck situation, it's more of you gave it all that way, and then you put yourself into it.
Right. Yeah, with the food truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also with your life, just in daily life, living as a Christian, living as, you know, one who God has called you to be, right? And who he's called us to be. In that and working through that on a daily basis, there's going to be bumps in the road. There's going to be difficult situations. There's going to be stress, anxiety, different things that come at us and attack us in different ways in different areas. But again, it all goes back to the Bible. It all goes back to the word. And if you have that word in you, you have something to stand on. Because this is the thing, the Bible talks a lot about faith.
Yes.
And faith is the evidence of things hoped for, but not seen.
Now, can you bring it down just a little bit? Someone that might not.
Okay, so faith is the thing that you hope for, right? You're hoping for this, you're hoping for that. You don't see it, but you're believing God's going to answer it.
Okay.
You're believing God's going to answer that prayer, right? That's faith. Faith isn't saying, hey, I'm going to need a chair over there in a little bit, and I'm hoping it's going to be there. No, the chair is there. You see it, right? Faith is something we're hoping for, and we're believing Jesus to move on it. Now, in order for you to get the full understanding of what that means for you personally, you have to open up to God for him to understand what you're dealing with, right? He already knows, but he wants to hear you talk about it. He wants to hear that you need him to help you make it there. You understand what I'm saying? Because he already knows you need him, but he needs to hear you say it.
So that means being able to have more talks with him and having that one-on-one time.
Exactly. We explain it a lot, like I say we, me and my wife, so we do a lot of stuff with married people, like being married to Jesus right? It's almost like, you being married to your spouse. And being married to your spouse, how would it be if me and Lorraine are married, but we never talk, we never communicate, we never do anything?
Bro, we had a conversation about communication.
Yeah,
yesterday.
I saw y'all talking the other day about that.
Yeah.
But so if we're not open up, we're not talking and communicating, then our marriage is probably not going to be that well, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to be good. Well, it's the same thing with our Lord and Savior. If we're not open, if we're not conversating, if we're not talking, if we're not praying, if we're not listening to his voice or for his voice, then what are we doing? So, a lot of times we go in prayer and we just tell God all these things we need, right? Or we want. We don't go in prayer and be like, all right, Lord, what do you want me to do? Lord, what do you want me to say? Lord, how do you want me to handle this? Right? But we're just so busy and we're so entertained by what we want to do and how we want to do it because it's the easiest. But when you use faith that's tied up behind all that, then you're walking in the realm of the Spirit. And then you're able to move in the areas of the Spirit that he has for you. And he opens up doors for you. He closes doors that don't need to be open. He does different things in your life for you to put you in certain situations that glorifies him.
Do you believe that sometimes, some things that bad that happens to you was needed sometimes to get you where you need to go?
Was needed?
Yeah, needed. Like, a bad situation.
Especially, I know a lot of times people go through things in life, and just to piggyback on what we're saying, just people go through things in life, and I know just coming from the community that I come from, one of the things that's common is, oh, that's nothing but the devil. Right. Oh, that's nothing but the devil.
They put it all on the devil.
And then I feel like a lot of times people get caught up in giving so much credit
to
the devil that they start to forget about the simple fact that, God was putting you through what he needed to put you through to make sure you was prepared for the next step.
Absolutely.
Of what he had prepared for. Because how they say it's written in stone.
Right.
And I know a lot of times when people hear a lot of the analogies, especially when it's scripted from the Bible, they think of it, in a non-realistic way.
Right. Well, I think what a lot of people fail to realize is they don't understand that probably 90% of bad things that happen to them is because of them.
Because of them.
The decisions that they have made.
Wasn't the devil.
Right. It ain't the devil. Right. Yeah. It wasn't the devil. The Bible says the devil is defeated and he's in the pit.
Yeah.
Yes,
right. So instead of us taking ownership of
accountability
of what we've done and the mistakes we've made, it's either for me to blame. It's either me to blame you or your ex or this or that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Why that guy pull me over and give me a ticket? Well, maybe because you was speeding.
You probably was speeding.
Maybe maybe.
Was it?
But anyways, So accountability is
key.
Is where it's at now. Fast forward is I want to say this real quick is about accountability. 2022, again, being obedient to the Lord, the Lord told me, hey, I want you to pick 3 guys out of your church. Pick 3 guys out of your church, and I want you to just befriend them, just get to know them, just love on them and be there for them and pray with them and just do different things in their life, right? And just make community. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not thinking everything all the way through, not realizing, okay, each one of these guys are married. Mm-hmm. Each one of these guys have kids. My youngest is age. Each one of them, have nice wives and are lovely and just different things. Not understanding the whole picture, just understanding that God told me to pick 3 guys, right? Picking those 3 guys were probably one of the best things I've ever done. Okay. Because what I mean by that is we're like iron sharpens iron. Mm-hmm. We keeping each other straight. We're keeping it. We need prayer. We call one. This one might need prayer. This one, you're having a bad day. We group chat and all different kind of things, right? But not knowing what God had prepared was in 2023 is when I had my heart surgery. And as I had my heart surgery, I didn't realize that those families was going to be detrimental
to the process
of helping my wife and keeping my son and helping her do things and the importance of all that. And it didn't really come together until that. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even. So I didn't know you had. I know. Whoa! I gotta pause, bro. Yeah. You had a heart surgery.
I had a heart transplant.
Wow!
I had a heart transplant.
Whoa!
Yeah, October 3rd, 2023. And so during that is whenever that's Nolan's birthday. Nolan, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Nolan!
October 3rd.
Happy birthday!
Belated birthday.
Holler at us next year. Celebrate proper.
But I mean, I didn't understand that how it would all play together.
Yeah.
You know, like Eli would go hang out this night, so he can get up, go to school, or just different things would happen on the weekend. So Lorraine would come see me and everything, because everything went great with the surgery. Everything went good. I came home and they found a fungus, and I know they're showing about this tonight, but I'm just trying to tell you. I'm just trying to tell you the goodness of God.
This situation you tonight, bro.
I didn't say this us show tonight.
This you. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah.
But how God just showed up in that whole matter, right? Because then I was back hospitalized for weeks and weeks and weeks. I think it was like a total of 70-something days. But in that time, the family of friends that we had made a year and a half before that, they just stepped up. They stepped in, and we still are great friends. We just had a Friendsgiving here a couple weeks ago, and I mean,
that's a holiday.
Yeah, man, Friendsgiving. You got to make one of those.
Friendsgiving. You do it once a year?
Once a year, man. Thanksgiving.
For Thanksgiving.
I'm so serious. I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a new one. It's
new, man.
This must be something.
We just made it, but Street Trades.
2025.
Street Trades made that. Street Trades.
Friendsgiving.
Yeah. Well, I want to have me a Friendsgiving before December ends.
Not sidetracked. And they've been doing it all for the past about 2 years now.
Yeah.
With their friends, they get together,
man.
And it's like when you do Thanksgiving, everybody bring a tray. Everybody bring something.
It's a pre-Thanksgiving.
Yeah. It's
Vernon, you got to get out.
Man, I'm just y'all. Okay.
You know what? Don't worry about it, y'all. It's my fault. I ain't had my boy outside enough.
Yeah, you've been in here too long, man.
Oh yeah, man.
But piggybacking off of what you said, it's definitely understandable, because a lot of times, just off of the story, what you said, your testimony, and that's why when I was saying earlier, a lot of times us as man, when I speak of man, speak of human, taking the God out of the situation, we try to take things into our own power. And like you said, he told you, like, he gave you a list of instructions.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you hear it clear, but you don't understand the clarity of it.
Right.
So yet you still try to implement yourself into the situation where you, like you said, you was instructed, find 3 people. He didn't tell you what people, this, that. He didn't give you no checklist. He said, find 3 people. Yep. So as man, it's your job to do what's being told. You had to find 3 people.
But it's funny though. Okay, he said find 3 people. And I had one in mind already, right? I already had one in mind. So then him and I were talking, and then I didn't run the idea by him at once, because I just really wanted to pray on it and make sure that I heard the clarity. But then God did show me the people. Like, it wasn't just,
he pointed out. Yeah.
He pointed them out to me. And then, but my whole storyline is, if you're obedient, God tells you to do something, and I truly believe that he will bless it 100%. But you have to be obedient. But the only way to, I'm talking about from Trey, the only way I can say that I know this is you have to be available and have to be available, but you also have to know God's voice when he speaks. And the only way to do that, is have that relationship with him on a daily basis.
I don't have the DJ set up.
We hook you up with a button. But that's it. Yeah. But you have to be connected to Jesus, and it ain't just because Trey's a pastor. It ain't that. That's not it. That's not it. Like it's just falling in love with Jesus, knowing that he is the only thing that you really need. He's the only thing you need. My wife is a blessing. My kids are a blessing.
Yes, sir.
All those are extras. The only thing you really need is Jesus, and He'll make all them other things a blessing. So I don't know. It's just the food truck. It's a blessing. If I get to do it, I get to do it. Praise the Lord. But if not,
yourself out of
it's it right there. You know.
That's it right there.
I had a guy call me last night. He said, "Hey, you ever thought about selling a food truck? I know you're doing it, but you thought about, so right then, honestly, I'm sitting there thinking,
Like, hold on, someone just asked you want to sell.
oh yeah. I said, well, honestly, I don't know. I don't want to sell it, but at least I know that,
If something happens,
I got somebody there.
God
Right?
forbid though, because I like the potatoes.
You like them potatoes?
Like I'm a little disappointed about. I see you got your broke foot, so I'm a little saddened. Y'all might not see it on my face, but I'm a little saddened that this Friday that I won't be able to go by the parking lot and go order something. So I get it. It's okay.
Yeah, because I don't fry in my house, so you can't forget that. I don't fry nothing in the house.
Say no fried foods.
No, I do air fryer.
Air fryer.
Air fryer.
Is healthy or just something you just choose not to do?
Grease is nasty. Grease is messy, bro. I don't like messy kitchen.
Yeah, grease get airborne. Right?
Yeah.
It gets airborne. Once you add heat to grease, it becomes airborne.
Yeah.
So like you don't see it.
When I leave that trailer on Fridays, boy, you just feel.
Why you think when you go to certain restaurants, the hood system, grease becomes airborne?
Yeah, you got to clean the hood.
Yeah, you gotta clean that. Grease is gonna stick, and whatever it stick to when it dry, that's when you see it.
What the world? I'm just.
Yeah, you just keep ordering.
I do a lot of looking at computer screens.
Take a cotton swab and put a little alcohol on it.
I'm not a cooker.
In your kitchen.
I'm not a cooker.
And then take a cotton swab and wipe the ceiling in another room.
I don't cook. So,
yeah, you just an eater.
Yeah, that's about it. I'm not a.
I hear you.
I was blessed. I was blessed.
Little piranha.
All day long. I just tapping in. We got Trey's in the building, and we've been talking to him about a few things tonight. And you got my man Reese. I ain't gonna say unhinged Reese because actually Reese, Reese, you surprised me tonight. Now,
I mean,
like you
I cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Like
you surprised me now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Got to read the room. Got to read the room. I'm usually the elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
That's why I say, you got to read it.
Laughing, bro. No
yeah,
laughing.
You got to read it.
No.
Yeah, you got to read it. Hey, Nolan, I did good tonight, Bill.
Nolan said that he might. Nolan might be
in the jar.
Nolan might be surprised.
Yeah,
I know. I don't want to hold you too long, but I do want to tap into these few last two questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
Basically, you did a food truck in the beginning, and now you're doing it now.
Yep.
Now that you're in the food truck, right?
Yep.
Do you feel like where you at now, should you stay here or take it somewhere else?
Well, you mean in Walterboro?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna do different things. I'm gonna go different counties for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you start something in Walterboro, it's gonna be good for a little while.
Yeah.
But I believe if you take it, if you do it once a month, I think you get people's get that scratch, put an itch in them. They gotta scratch it. You know what I'm saying? So you just make them
91.
Once a month. You know what I'm saying? I think that's enough.
Now,
maybe twice a month.
Now with that, I feel like why haven't we kind of had our own festival in a situation?
With that, we've already talked about. We need to talk about that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying,
like a food truck, like a vendor,
a vendor. Where it's not just ran by the town, but it's ran by
the community. The
community actually handles this.
And see what it comes in a lot of is more of
I want this now.
Support.
Right.
I like to use the word community outreach.
Yeah.
Just because it sounds good, it makes it feel like I'm a part of something.
Oh yeah. Our church is big into that.
But when it comes down to community outreach, is if you got a skill set, then a lot of times it's not for you. One of my biggest philosophies that I like to use is fruit is not for the tree that bears it. I never seen an apple tree needing apple juice to survive. they need water.
Yes, it does.
They need
yes,
water.
it do. Yes, it
and
do.
as human beings,
Philosopher.
as human
I'm telling
beings,
you, I don't know who. I don't know who.
sometimes
I
just
don't know
pull
who
it
this
out,
cat is
you know what I
tonight,
mean?
bro.
Because sometimes, sometimes as human beings, the tree thrive off of water. We need a little apple juice sometimes.
I hear you.
We can't drink all the water from the tree. I didn't say we used to use it in construction all the time. If you drink all the milk, what the baby gonna drink? Stop crying.
Well, all I want. What?
Well, hey, we had talked about. I'm gonna go ahead and get over that. I'm
gonna leave him alone.
gonna leave him over there. Oh gosh, he might need to start eating. Maybe he start eating. He'd be.
Yeah.
You hungry? You might be hungry.
I need a little apple juice.
Yeah, you be all right.
Hey, look, I got a cousin. He be juicing. Boy, be hungry.
Yeah. Oh, that juicing good for you, boy.
I watch it. He tell me he come out to my cuz, look, I'm getting big. I saw you eat 6 watermelons this morning. Wait till the sun come out. You gonna shrivel up.
Dang it.
Reese, you about to make Reese. I'm trying to Reese. I'm trying to
Need a little pork chop in your blood, boy.
Boy,
No one think about to write a poem, bro. Ain't do it, bro.
No. Hold on.
No.
No. You about to write.
Hey, no, I'm already working on it.
Hey,
Poet.
I'm already working on it.
no, time about you about to write a poem. I call
Already
you
working
Drake.
on it.
But like I was saying.
No, we had talked about renting out the building.
Yeah.
Over
Like,
there.
we was thinking about getting the wildlife center
Yep.
and doing something like that out there.
We talked about doing maybe going around some churches, getting some gospel
Gospel.
Yeah,
Get some gospel groups and get
gospel
a few
groups and different
singers
groups and singers
and have them come and the perform for the situation while we got the food truck festival. We don't have a name for it, but we serious about this.
Quiet extravaganza.
Something about February, maybe.
You got to use the word extravaganza because it just sound nice.
Okay, extravaganza.
Yeah.
Choir, extravagant.
I mean, you can put anything in the front, but it got to say extravaganza.
Great. We gonna talk about it a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well, no, that's what we need to do. And like you're saying, I mean, we don't want to exclude anybody. But we want it to be the people, the town,
the town to really pull it together more than trying to say this entity.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, I really been thinking about it a lot more. And when I came up to you that day, like, and I was I was shocked that you was like, let's do it. Because sometimes when you come telling somebody an idea, we're so quick to be negative,
right?
Like versus say, you know what, maybe it might work, or I hear what you're saying, but maybe if you do a little bit of this instead of being negative,
instead of saying no,
just saying no, like you didn't shut it down, but you was like, let's maybe try a little bit of this and then take it here. And I was like, you know what, maybe you got a point. I never thought about maybe going to that. Sometimes I think small when I'm supposed to be thinking big.
One of the big things I realized we took. I think since we're speaking of community, the church has been taken out of a lot of the community activities. And I mean, it started, I'm not a political guy, but it started way back when I was in school and they took the national anthem away, the Pledge of Allegiance. And it was just because it spoke of God.
Yeah.
And even since then, you could see the dollar bill say God we trust, or they say God. So it started to be that war on religion. And it's like the religion started being taken out of the situation. Because as man, I feel like we scrutinize and we try to like put it one way. It ain't about none of that. I don't care if you Muslim, you Buddhist, you Catholic, you Christian, you this, you that. As long as you believe in the same thing, the interpretation is different.
Right.
When they spoke about certain things of the Bible, I can't really sit here and say that I believe that it was a whole human being inside of a well, but I realized how he was swallowed up by his surroundings. So I got the same understanding. But because I wanted to push my version on you and you wanted to push your version on me, lost sight and all that.
Right, yeah.
And that's where we kind of got to go back to. We got to give it back to God and come back to, you know what, at the end of the day, it's all about God.
Well, I'm not bragging, but I'm going to say this. Like last week before last, Faith Church. We had a huge revival.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was 4 churches.
I saw that.
And, I mean, we had, I think one night there was 14 different churches represented. The other night, 13. I mean, we got all the way up to 17 different churches that came together in one building.
Unity.
You know what I'm saying? To glorify Holy Spirit, Jesus, the Lord, however you want to put it, but in one place.
Yeah.
So I believe truly that, you know, not only is Walterboro a small town, but it's also a very religious town. What I mean by that is like a very spiritual town that is divided many different ways. But I do think that they could come together, right? And in unity through worshiping the Lord.
Yep.
And not using that, but using that as a tool to produce what Vernon and I have been talking about, like to have a few food trucks available, and then having that type of atmosphere.
Yes.
You'll have hundreds, I'm hoping, of people to show up.
To show up to it.
And I'm not just wanting, me being the pastor, me coming out now, me not just wanting to sell food, but watch souls and lives be changed. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
There. But the blessing is being able to feed them. Right?
Them as well.
You know what I'm saying? Feed them food. They're going to get spiritual fed, and they'll also have somebody to feed them some good food. So it's a win-win. When you brought it to me, I'm thinking, okay, that's a win-win.
I don't know. It's something. I don't know how the idea just came out of nowhere, and I just felt like you were the person that I could have talked to.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
about it.
Well, you got to. It's going. It's going on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's going out there in the air right now. I'm sure there's pastors, there's different people listening. You know, your contacts on there. People, people know me, or they'll know where I'll be at. You know, they can get with us and get feedback from people and find out, hey, you know, when and where you guys want to do this. You know, we talked about, you know,
about February
next year.
Yeah. Actually, you said February 2nd week.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is, what you know, I was trying to fight for a little minute.
Here you go.
Trying to fight.
Here you go. You crank it up.
All I'm saying is, they said Jesus fed the village with the fish and the bread. They didn't say how much the plate cost. So all I'm saying is they got fed.
That's right.
Just bring a little bit of cash with you when you come.
That's right.
Hold on. He also take tap too.
Yeah, we take tap.
So don't you gotta have your card.
We don't know if they had the iPhones back then. History was white one time when we started over, so we didn't know where it was at on iPhones at the time. You know, I'm just saying. But all jokes aside, it's definitely something, you know, especially to be able to bring the community together, and you know how they say under revival. Under revival. That's what we talked about.
My whole theory is to bring the community together.
Just bring them together, man. Bring them together in unity. Bring them together in a fun song atmosphere. You know,
song, food, worshiping. You know? I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know, after I've been doing, I mean, I'm on the press to stand if y'all don't know that. You know what I mean?
That's where you work.
I just want to put that out there, you know, so if y'all don't know, I work with the press to stand, and it all started with community.
Right.
I didn't get there by me. I started showcasing what the community's got going on, and it just grew from there.
That's right.
And I feel like, you know, if that can work with sports, why couldn't it work with this?
Exactly.
So that was just my logic, and that's when I brought the idea to you. You know, I was like, why not?
I think it's a great idea. I mean, I ain't the greatest at planning things, but I mean, I can help push it, you know?
Yeah.
So if there's somebody out there listening and got great ideas and wants that to happen, I mean, you know, hey, get a hold of us and
bring it to the front.
Bring it out there and let's make it happen. I mean, I think it's a great idea.
There's no stupid questions, just stupid people. So you need all of
Hold on. I didn't know you was going that way. I didn't know you was going that way. Because at first I was like, okay, I like where you're going. But then
he dropped the ball.
He dropped the ball.
I'm just saying, some of y'all are a little bit behind the spectrum.
Nolan give him the hands up, bro. Nolan give him the hands up.
Nolan say, I think that means I'm going to pray for you.
Yeah. Just how they say, I'm sorry.
High five. I think that's a high five.
I didn't mean
Two
to
high
say
fives.
stupid. I meant to say spectrum. There's some people that's not on.
Oh, you say mute his mic? Hold on.
Yeah.
So I can't push the button.
Yeah.
Hey. I do want to say thank you for taking the time.
And y'all can't see it, but we about to take this potato soup up off camera.
Oh yeah,
I'm about to tear it up, and I promise I'm gonna drop a real review on this situation. But like I said, I want to say thank you for taking the time out, even though you had the broke foot,
bro.
Like this lets me know, bro. I appreciate it because you could have said, you know what, hey man, I gotta kick the foot up and watch the game tonight.
Hey bro, I turned it down last week, bro. I was sick last week, but this week I've managed to march out there and come on, I want to do this.
I appreciate it, man, because this platform was made so so we can just talk.
That's right.
We just call it shop talk.
Shop talk, baby.
Hey, I just say just so we can just have a little section of fellowship and talking amongst men, and
nice.
this is like I call this mentally healing.
Right.
Just being able to talk and just have a safe place to have a conversation. That's all.
Right.
And
I like it.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I like it.
I don't know if you got anything on anything you wanted to add.
Any upcoming events?
Or you got some plans?
From street trays and
I mean, I already kind of dipped into that a little bit. We got the potato soup, we got shrimp gumbo, and we got the catfish stew. I got an idea. I got an idea of what I want to do I want a suite, right, on my truck. And I had to have
Cake,
several.
cookie.
Nope, this is gonna be crazy because I keep it with potatoes.
what?
Potatoes? You gonna make sweet potatoes?
Sweet potatoes.
Oh, let's
a loaded sweet potato.
I got something for you.
I don't even.
So
we gonna listen.
I don't even know how that's gonna work. How is that gonna work?
I know how to work.
I can't tell you everything, but sweet potato. So just use your imagination. Use your imagination.
Don't.
But yeah. So anyway, think about something sweet. We're gonna come with sweet potato, and I might have to give a few away to get the word out there. But
loaded sweet potatoes. I like
sweet potatoes.
I'm not
I like
saying
a
it's a
little
bad
candy
idea.
bacon on top.
Candy bacon?
And then listen, y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for the loaded sweet potatoes.
Hey, I make sweet potato fries too.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Sweet potato fries.
Nah, I had them before, but I haven't had yours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The ones that I had before, they was okay.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I don't.
Well, see, my wife, she loves sweet potato fries. She'd rather eat that than the regular fries. So I think the sweet potato fries is more of a woman's choice because it's more healthier.
So
they got but they good. They good.
They got the you know how they do the athletes, everybody they partner with Nike and got doggone McDonald's and all that. Glorilla got a burger at Checkers. So y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for that Country Boy potato. We're gonna do Country Boy Reese. Yeah, Country Boy Reese.
I do have a question because Crystal did give Trap Dickie a trap bag. That's the name of the
trap bag for Trap Dickie.
So because he a rapper, so they kind of gave him an opportunity to have a meal name. Okay. So I don't know. I mean, would you partner with maybe a person that have a meal name? He said no.
I don't think so. I don't know. I never thought about it like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Never know.
Should be.
Hey,
have to talk to the family, bro.
I gotta take it to the table.
Gotta
bring it to the table. Yeah.
Start with the wife. Find out what her ideas are, bro. She the one with ideas, bro. She comes up with some good ideas.
No, but the potato idea and a loaded sweet potato.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that.
Sweet potato, man. You put some marshmallows in that thing.
Yeah.
What y'all?
And you gotta get it with a torch on the top. Just tar it up a little bit.
I have to see it. I have to see it.
Man, you onto something.
Make it pretty big.
Yeah, that's something else.
Yeah,
that's something else. I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking about it like
Well, Nolan, you was not letting us down in the comments. Nolan telling me, he say, go heat the bowls up.
Yeah, he wants you. Yeah. I think people want a live reaction.
Nah, man. I'll go hit him up. I'm gonna let chop it up. No time I go hit him up for real. Hold on.
No, but honestly, just while we, just wrapping it up, piggybacking off of things, I think a lot of times one of the things that I see with a lot of failed dreams, I know they say like people are the killer of dreams and other people. I think we kill them a lot ourselves.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, or give up.
Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it one time. Cause I tried my business. I tried my construction business back. I started in 2019, and it took off. And then I ain't gonna lie, it flopped. I thought I was about to be sued, taken to court, and
all that.
All that. And I kind of veered away.
You bounced back, though.
Yeah, I kind of veered away from it. And I was like, man, let me go back to work, man. Let me try to figure something out, man. They about to sue me and everything. Like, I got to get some money together for lawyers, all that.
Right.
And then I just went back. And how you said, I just went off of faith. I knew God had something for me. And I'm like, all right. He sent me an opportunity, told me to go to Tennessee. Tennessee went to North Carolina. North Carolina went to Florida. Florida went to Seattle.
Right.
Seattle, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going. Woo, woo, woo. But then it's like, ain't nothing working. Ain't nothing seeming to work. I keep, But the whole time, which what you said earlier it was a lot of self-evaluation that I needed to do within myself. See, I was given the opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was so much negativity that I was taking every place good that I was going. Shake what I was running from, because I was taking it with me the whole time. The whole time I was carrying it. I was wondering how it was finding me, and I had the beacon on me the whole time.
That was a heavy weight in it.
Yeah.
I took that with you.
Yeah, and I was taking it everywhere. I took it all around the world. And then I came to the conclusion, I realized, like, I can't do this no more.
Right.
Can't do it like that. Like, I gotta change. I gotta do something different.
Yeah.
The process started, honestly, 4 years ago.
Okay.
Right? Like, where I'm at today, like, this started 4 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And it was me gaining that level of understanding that, I can't make all of these same decisions no more. I understood where the makeup was coming from.
Yeah.
But it was like the choices that I was doing.
Yeah.
Going through this tonight and then wake up in the morning knowing I was wrong last night didn't make me no better.
No, I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
That ain't no good.
So it wasn't until
then the enemy, he'll come in, and I believe it's the enemy, but it's really it's your conscience. Right? It's your conscience. Because there's only right and there's only wrong. Mm-hmm. There ain't no middle.
Ain't no middle.
So when that feeling comes on you, that's the right trying to overdo the good. I mean, to overdo the bad. Mm-hmm. And then that hits you, and then it's like, then it's a fight. Paul says in Romans that there's a war going on inside of every man, right? And it almost reminds me of the cartoons where you have a little angel pop up and a little devil pop up, right?
Devil, yeah.
But all that is yourself.
Yep,
that's yourself trying to figure things out.
Yeah.
And then and then if you listen. So you're gonna have me preach in a second, but if you listen, you got those two things going on, but what's lacking is your spirit.
That's the third.
Is your spirit, right? Yeah. Because we made a three beings, right? Your soul, your spirit, and your flesh. Mm-hmm. And as your flesh and your soul takes over and runs your entire life, because your spirit man is weak, because he doesn't have that relationship he needs with the Lord, so then he's always keeps getting ran over by everything that you do, you know what I'm saying? And then you feel him try to rise up and convict you of the things you've done. And then you're not able to give over to the spirit because he's so weak.
He's weak now.
And the only one you feeding is the flesh and your soul.
Yep.
Because you like the way it feels.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And like I tell people, I say, you know what? Feelings come and feelings go.
Feelings come, feelings go.
But the spirit,
that's gonna stay.
It stays there.
That's gonna stay.
It stays there.
That ain't changing.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all can't see me on camera, but I'm about to dive into this potato stew right there. Yeah, man. We gonna die.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all camera. I done put the fork in it.
Here I did it.
I wanted to taste it first. And Bo.
And this is what I'm talking about. That cream in it, like,
bro. Mm-hmm. Bro, y'all might can't see the situation, but yeah, that's what that's what.
Glad they ain't got me on camera.
Bro, you got a little steam on. I'm about to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So this is a homemade recipe, secret.
Oh, it's all homemade right there.
Hold on.
Everything I try to do is homemade. There ain't nothing come out of the can at street trays. The first few times when
I don't want some potato soup for the longest.
Boy.
Hey, the first few times I came out with street trays, the chili was out the can. But I quit even doing that. I'm doing everything.
So you don't. So
nothing is out the can. Everything is just freshly made. I'm trying to think. Make sure I ain't. Yeah, everything is fresh. Nothing.
Yeah, we
bro,
and we gonna cut the lie.
Bro,
ain't nothing to talk about, man.
Bro,
what it missing?
You ain't got no.
What it missing?
No. I'm saying like you got no. You didn't go to school for this.
No.
None. Like this is just trial and error.
And it's the thing. And the people this is the thing. When I make something, no one will tell you this, and I don't know why I'm like this. Once I make it, I never taste it while I'm making it.
No, man, that's
I just make it. And I never measure.
Because you're gonna judge yourself.
Bro, this is really good, bro.
I just know what I'm putting.
No, for real.
I just know what I'm putting in there is gonna be right.
Like,
so I mean,
bro. I'm trying to be modest and like don't try to stuff my face if y'all don't understand.
That's why I'm glad I'm off camera.
Yeah, over there.
Bro, if I could show y'all Reese container, Reese done ate one side of it.
Yeah, big section done.
Big section done, bro. Bro, oh my god.
Yep.
I'm glad y'all like it.
I keep trying to be quiet because I keep about to cuss. I keep about to say this shit good.
I don't mean no harm, right? This is some nice Tupperware. We gotta get his back.
That guy go home. Mama gonna say, make sure you bring my dishes back.
Hey, when I saw the Tupperware, I say he gonna want this back. Yeah, he gonna want this back.
This real glass.
That's real deal right there.
We could have keep it with a little plastic, a little plastic, a little styrofoam.
She laughing.
You know you can keep that one. This glass, look, I don't know if y'all can hear this. Listen.
No. Y'all, this is not no glass. You really.
That's the real deal right there, bro.
Your presentation is key. Like I'm not gonna lie, this
So you taste the bacon in it?
Oh yeah.
Gotta have bacon in it, right?
Gotta have the bacon.
Oh yeah. Is it? I mean, I might get a little trouble for this bacon, but I gotta eat it though.
Listen, my favorite soup is a potato soup. Boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's my favorite soup, potato soup. You know what I'm saying? Hand down. Good potato soup. Can't go wrong with
pork. Is that messing with you?
No, my girl, she watching, so I'm gonna have to talk a little later.
I got you.
But I'm letting you know.
Oh, I hear you.
It's good. It's good.
I'm gonna let you know
it's very little though. It's very little.
If it's an animal, I eat it.
That's right.
Pork, chicken, beef.
See, y'all talking about squirrels and coon and thing. I hope you ain't talking about that, right?
Oh yeah.
Squirrel, coon, rabbit. As long as it's not boneless, I don't trust that boneless food.
No.
I don't eat no. Yeah, I can't even eat chicken. I don't even want no chicken tenders. I need to have a bone in it.
I don't eat nuggets, chicken tenders. No, I need bones in it. If it's a meat, it got to come with the bones. I want to eat it the way it lives.
So one of my guys, one of my guys, the Lord told me to get a hold of. Right, he's not from here. They're from a whole nother state, and he asked me. He said, "Trey," he said, "I see all these squirrels around my house." Mm-hmm. He's like, "Can you eat them?" I'm like, "Of course you could eat squirrels." So I had him and his family over one afternoon, and we had squirrel. I had squirrel, and I had it smothered down in some onions over some rice. Boy. And his wife wasn't having it too much. I mean, she tried it. She didn't turn it down. But he got up and even got seconds. He was like, man, it was amazing.
Unless you frying this squirrel like some fried chicken, I don't see it happening.
Nah, bro, I stewed it.
Listen, my cousin got married, and we from the country. He got married. And I was in his wedding, so I was sitting up there at the table with, all the bridesmaids, the grooms, and everything. And we up there eating. So we sat down, and they bought us our food. They bought us our food, and while we up there eating, one of the females up there that was at the table, she was like, "Man, this pot roast good." And I was in mid-conversation when I heard her say it, so I didn't respond right away. But one of the other fellas at the table was like, "Yo, Reese, you heard what she said?" I said, "What she said?" She said that pot roast was good. So you know me, I'm 2 shades in the wind.
I already know you
I'm
going
like,
somewhere.
yeah, like what pot roast? You know, because now I'm thinking like, hold on, I know the menu.
Yeah.
What pot roast?
Yeah.
And so she showed me what she was eating. And the whole time, that's when I realized my cousin ain't tell nobody.
Oh, Lord.
He had coon, rabbit, squirrel, like he had everything at the wedding. And
Now, you can tell that kind of stuff, though. You eat it. You
no, the coon, listen, the female that cooked the coon down, she cooked it down the same way you would do a pot roast.
Oh, wow.
I'm talking about it with just chunks of meat, potatoes, and carrots.
That's some dark meat, too, boy.
And then the gravy was on it, too, so you never knew. Or you put it on rice. You just eat
Now
it.
y'all about to make me try. I ain't, but you know
It was
what?
tender. The whole time, I knew for a fact it was coon. And like I said, I was 2 shades of the wind, so I wanted to know what pot roast did she eat.
You had a coon pot roast.
It was a coon perlo.
That's what I'm talking about. No one said rate it from 1 to 10, man. What's up with that?
Hey, Nolan, you missing out, Bubs.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you now, it's 10. It's a good 10. And can I go over? I don't want to be biased.
I wanna say that I'm upset because you know your foot.
I just wish I could keep the bowl.
Like yo, like
I said earlier about the mocktail, I'm gonna lick the bowl twice with the spoon.
we have to ask the missus, ma'am, is it all right? Can he come back and get this later? Because this is some nice Tupperware. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't never seen nothing like this before.
And I do want to go home and let somebody else taste. Baby, taste this. Baby, taste this.
Hey, I'm gonna say it's a 10. I was a little skeptical because I mean I never really had potato soup.
No.
Nah. Like that. I'm not. Look, I don't eat a lot of certain things.
From a cook to another cook, it's right there on the money. You know what I'm saying? I eat people food with the intentions of having something negative to say.
I like the fact that it's not overly.
No. No, my 11-year-old. Yeah, my 11-year-old boy. His daddy, you should have did this.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna let you know.
If I had his tone, that joke.
But no, right now we on the money right now.
Oh no, I like that it's not overly seasoned. Like you didn't. Some people like the salt and stuff out.
I didn't. There ain't a lick of salt in that.
Yeah.
Not a lick. Only thing I put.
There's no salt in here.
Only black pepper.
I call it restaurant style cooking. I just learned how to do that. Cook without salt.
What?
Yeah, I don't cook.
Cooking without salt. See, salt.
No salt.
You only use salt sometimes on certain.
No salt is in here.
Yeah.
No.
It's all spices, seasons and spices.
No.
Huh.
Ain't no, but.
Oh.
No, I just only put pepper in it.
Black pepper.
There's no
just natural flavor.
And the other stuff.
Look at this bowl I done got down, and there's no salt in this.
Oh.
Well, I'm going on one side.
I ain't
where y'all at? Where y'all at? I'm gonna enjoy y'all.
I almost cursed just now.
That one. That owe it. That owe it. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna say my old lady.
Hey, ma'am. Hey, yo.
Right there, of course, you can keep that.
I appreciate, Miss Lorraine. You with Reese on, you might be able to get it back tonight.
Yeah,
you can keep that too.
Yeah, we about to be. We about to be done. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, you bro.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie. That's it.
Hey, I had 2 big bowls before I got here. Don't worry.
You
the good soup. Listen,
I didn't know he was bringing this. So
listen, between a good potato soup and a clam chowder.
Oh yeah.
So this is something like a clam chowder?
It's something like clam chowder.
Yeah, if you put some clams in it, basically.
If you put clams in it, it'll be clam chowder.
Well,
and you need to put a little bit of Old Bay in there. Something.
Yep. Just for that flavor.
Yeah.
But that's where it's at.
Put my top back on.
If you can make a potato soup and a clam chowder, you good by me.
You gotta use good clams though for that.
Yeah,
not the one in the can.
No, you can't use that clams. You gotta get some fresh. You gotta go to the seafood market.
If food tasting like this, I know Thanksgiving been a blast at the house.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all look out for street trays. Wherever you at.
Get him, Reese.
You know what I'm saying?
Get him. Hey,
we in the church right now, but we started in the streets.
Oh, Lord.
We in the church right now, but we started in the streets.
Hey,
look up for street trays. I'm trying to tell you.
I don't know. Do you have a slogan yet? You have a slogan?
That's Nolan. Nolan, we got a slogan.
So, what, Nolan, we need to know the slogan.
Hey, listen,
Nolan is my media guy. He knows all my media stuff.
Hey, well, Nolan, we gonna come up with a jingle by in the morning. You let me know what you got, and I'm gonna add to it. We gonna make sure we had a lot of potatoes.
On my phone.
Potatoes.
Hey, yo, no. Hey, all jokes aside,
I just want to be in the back of the video just singing potatoes.
Hey, yeah. You did that, bro.
Ready to go to sleep, boy.
Who you telling, boy? I'm actually done now.
Y'all tired now.
Hey, I got a little tired, but I ain't gonna lie. We call it the itis.
It's warm.
Yeah.
Real warm and good feeling.
Yes. It's almost bedtime because of this soup. All I need is a glass of milk.
I just need another glass of sweet tea.
No, I'm talking about you got a whole song now.
Oh, potatoes.
Gotta go on.
I'm done with you tonight. That's it. Hey, well,
I'm trying to find that song Nolan had sent me.
Bo, Nolan got a whole song with today?
Nolan got a song, bro. If I can find it.
Hey, Nolan, where the song at? We gotta hear this. We gotta hear this thing before we close it out.
Nolan, where the jingle at, bro? Where the jingle?
Oh, I think he remember he let us hear the
He was talking about something that day.
the one
But I
day.
didn't get to hear it.
Yeah.
He didn't tell you? He told you he didn't hear it?
I didn't hear it. He
I
was talking
remember.
about it, but I didn't hear it.
I
He was
forgot
like-
about it, and it was nice too. I do remember now that you're talking about when we came to the office that day.
He said he was making some type of song for the street truck, for the truck. But we didn't get a chance to hear it. He played something else though. But I was like, dang.
It was the one. I know he had one. He just was trying it out.
Dang, boy, I can't remember what the song sound like. I can't remember.
I'm fine.
I've been thinking about video stuff that day. I ain't gonna lie, this suit hit, bro.
No, that's a blessing.
Yeah, I haven't stopped.
I swear that. Y'all make sure y'all shop straight trays.
Oh yeah.
And if y'all love soup, go get the potato soup.
Like this is like perfect timing. Like it's cold, a little cold. Like this, like
It's only getting colder because this our peak right now for when it get colder. Mid December, end of December, January.
What the world? That got a whole band playing.
Oh, potatoes.
I'm speechless. Trey, seriously, Nolan.
No, it's free trade.
Bro, got a whole song.
Got it, bro.
Hey, you gotta. Hey, yo, Nolan say send it to me, but
We
yeah,
gotta add it.
I gotta add it to
We
the.
gotta add it to the video.
You think?
We gotta do the commercial now.
Nah, I'm about to play. No. I'm about to play that song.
jingle.
I'm playing that song this Friday at Kay's place.
Straight trade.
There you go. There you
You
go.
think I won't do
And
it?
I'm gonna be in the back talking about potatoes.
Oh, Lord.
Boy, I'm done. Put this down.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the mic. Oh, potatoes.
If I keep eating this thing, I'm gonna be sleeping.
Don't go to sleep on me, bro.
No, that soup gonna put you down now.
Oh, yeah. I had 2 bowls, but I'm telling you, I barely made it here.
Only thing I would have, you could have brought with you some piece of cornbread. I've been straight.
I thought about that too. Like some bread with it, but I think bread make it too heavy.
Yeah, bread would make it too heavy.
You can't do that at lunchtime,
Yeah,
bro.
not with no chowder.
People be calling
yeah.
me, bro, like, bro, where you get my people, bro? They
See, you need bread more like with like a watery soup, like
Yeah.
a vegetable soup, something like more watery. That way you could, you could sop the
Even if-
bread up.
Even if it's a little small.
No,
piece.
cuz.
You know, like man,
no.
I like cornbread, bro.
No, cuz. See,
You eat
that's
cornbread,
why.
though, you eat the cornbread with the catfish stew.
The catfish too.
Yeah, now you get catfish too. You get cornbread with it.
So because y'all know how to cook, this must be stuff that goes together. I don't know.
It does.
Certain things, you know what I'm saying? Certain things, you know what I'm saying? Little neck bone, little necks on stew. You can eat cornbread. You can eat bread with a stew.
Yeah.
So this is not something like a stew?
No, that's soup. It's thicker.
So
that's more like gravy.
So stew is watery.
It's watery.
And soup is more heavy.
It's thicker. Yeah.
Man, y'all.
So like if you got stewed chicken and you got smothered chicken, the smothered chicken, the gravy gonna be thicker than the stewed chicken.
Yeah.
You right. But I ain't never paid attention. I'm just be eating.
You just eat. He just carnival.
I'm just
carnival.
See, if I stew something, I'm gonna put it in the pot. I'm gonna fill the pot up with water and cover everything with water, and I'm gonna let it cook down and render its own fat.
Yeah.
And that's gonna make it the thickness of it what it is. The stew is gonna do its own. But with a gravy or like a chowder or something, I gotta help it. I gotta add some kind of.
You might want to look at him when you talking about that stuff. I don't know.
He don't know and he don't care. He don't want to eat.
He
bring it.
Just let me know when the food done.
Hey,
I'm in there.
Listen, no pun intended, but when Vernon Gilbert looking like Brother Bell next week, y'all know why. He eat bread with his chowder.
Cornbread. I want some cornbread. Hey yo,
what do you think about catfish stew? I mean, is there a lot of catfish stew eaters out there?
Oh yes,
I mean, yeah. Oh,
yeah, you'd be surprised. So check this out. I went to the we was going one day. I went with him. I was to go help him out to a car, and we went to Buford. And I stopped by the little spot right there on 21, on Highway 21, the little seafood spot. And I bought some conch.
Yeah.
And granted, I never knew.
What's that at?
My girl.
Oh,
I never knew how much.
Save some of it.
I never knew how much.
I got more to have.
I never knew how much people eat conch. And I know I eat it. I know a couple people eat it.
I made it in Jamaica.
So we stopped by. Listen, I told him when we went by, I said, man, I got to stop by the spot. So we stopped by the spot. I bought me 2 containers.
Yeah.
And I posted it on Facebook.
Boom.
And before I got from the seafood place on 21 to Highway 17, I had to have 15 messages.
What?
In my inbox.
Oh.
Yeah. Man, where you at? Where that at? Ooh, this, that, and the third. And I was telling him, just joking around. I was telling him, like, dang, man, I need to go try and buy me some conch raw and come back home and cook it.
No joke.
Because it's like, just like
I don't know how to cook that now. I don't know how to cook that.
Listen, what is like regular seafood? We just gotta boil it. You just cook it to a tender.
I got you.
He can have all of it.
Yeah,
I promise you. I was not disappointed that he bought
by
his
us
only
being,
conch. I didn't want that.
By us being in the area, this the Ace Basin. So
Right, yeah.
we surrounded by water.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how much unorthodox stuff would sell.
No, I know.
Well,
I grew up on Bear Island.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I was raised on Bear Island.
Yeah. So you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And and you'll be surprised, but like definitely like catfish stew.
Yeah.
Oh man, a good catfish stew. Oh, you sell out.
It's gotta be good though.
Yeah, it gotta be good. Gotta be good.
It gotta be good.
Because a lot of people done tried it and it wasn't good.
I know, and
that was their first time trying it.
I turn them away from it, man.
Yeah.
That's the bad thing. Turn them away.
Yeah.
And I like to make I don't know if I would make it on a food truck, but I like making a Brunswick stew.
What's that?
Brunswick.
Man, it's like 3 different meats. It's your pork. You got chicken in it, and you got really it's just those 2. But if you wanted to add some more stuff to it, like I add some other stuff to it, I'm not gonna say right now.
Yeah.
But and you put like this corn.
It's kind of like a gumbo.
It's kind of like a gumbo. It's got like pieces of big chunks tomatoes in it. You have to just look it up.
Yeah. I kind of think I know what you mean when you said meats.
It's a Brunswick stew. It's pretty cool. I mean, I kind of like go by like I Google some of those things and look it up, and I just doctor up. I say, okay, that looks good, but I'm gonna add this and take that out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you ever participated in like a cooking contest before?
Yeah, it was the Rice Festival contest. I won that one year. For
cooking the rice.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I won that. I only participated once. I won it, and then that was good. That was a good thing. I was amazed that I won it. I mean, not really, but for the people who were there, like always win it. Same people always win it. Yeah, I had won that. And that's when I worked for Pruitt. So Pruitt got the count.
The
for that.
recognition.
Yeah. So it was all good though. But just a couple of things I put in. So it was a Perlo. I made a Perlo, and just a different way I made it.
Would you be participating in the 2026 Rice Festival or anything cooking off?
Possibly, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean,
we got a lot.
I know you said it. I mean, I ain't gonna say it, but I don't know if you said it.
What you got?
No, I'm just saying we got
a smile on your face.
Oh,
You saw the smile. He was up to something.
No.
He was up to something.
All I'm saying is, for the 2026 Rice Festival, I know it's early, but I want to promote that we're gonna be on the main stage.
Okay.
We got a whole 4-hour set. We're gonna be, bringing artists out, bringing some new music. I got my man Country Boy Reese. We're gonna be bringing some stuff out.
Live.
And we also gonna be bringing the trail riders out.
Yeah, the whole situation that we've been building on, working on.
Out there, we're probably gonna have about 4 or 5 trail rider teams out there just doing their thing.
Oh, we're trying to Rice Festival gonna be a little different this year.
It's gonna be a little different.
We're gonna do it the Vernon Gilbert way.
I'm just saying, just a little bit. How y'all like to do this, whatever that means.
Clock it.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Go ahead, clock it now. The Vernon Gilbert way. We're gonna do a little.
You got 4 hours like on us to do this? Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
And also we're gonna be bringing, I travel with my drummer as well.
Right.
So we're gonna be having live drums.
Got the live band, live
with music DJing as well as the whole thing. And people might not never seen something like that before, but it's just something that we really we're pushing for, because I feel like this is the next wave.
So you gonna be like on the big stage?
Yeah,
Yes,
the main thing, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we performing
We got
on
a
the main
whole performance
stage.
slot, like
Whole slot.
4 hours.
4 hours.
Woo. At the Rice Festival.
What time?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. But I found out the other day, they finally approved it.
Yeah,
so it's like saying,
okay.
But it's like they planned that far ahead. So I'm cool. They told me basically yesterday about it. So
nice.
That's why I was saying if you was gonna be participating, I was gonna try to figure out something, to probably work something with we'll talk about that
later. I got you. Yeah, we got time to talk about that.
But
later.
That part is locked in.
You
but
want to enter a rice because you want me to make a rice for you? That's
I mean, we could try to do a little. I wouldn't mind sponsoring the whole situation.
all right.
Because I'm always looking for different situations.
Yeah, there's a lot more people in it now than it was when I did it.
Yeah,
which is fine.
But I feel like, after what you did just now with this, bro.
Oh, I ain't worried now. I mean, I can bring it.
Oh no, that's it.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to tell you, like I'm sitting back a little different. I'm sitting away from the mic.
Yeah,
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I ain't gonna hold you, boy. You know what I'm saying? But
it was a pleasure.
It was good. It was
good.
a pleasure. I always ask this question before we close out a situation like this. If you could tell and you probably not heard this question before. Anyway, if you could tell your younger self something that you know now, what would be those things?
Younger self something now. I'm still young, but I would tell myself, don't wait so long to go after your dreams. Probably don't wait so long.
Yeah.
Because honestly, like I've said it before already, cooking I enjoy doing, but pastoring is what I really thrive at.
Yeah.
I love pastor. And I'm not talking about I don't know how y'all look at seeing a pastor, but I look at a pastor as seeing somebody who's willing to pour into people. And you don't have to be from a stage, you know what I'm saying? But just pour into people's lives, pour into people, meet people where they're at and pray with them and help them on the journey where they're at to get to where they need to be. So, if I could tell the younger person or the older person, however you said it, that's what I do is, don't be so timid. Don't be holding back. I wish I'd have did it a lot earlier. I think a lot more people would be not just saved, but there could be probably some lives saved. So yeah, that's what I would.
That's reason why I like your answer, because I understand what you're saying. You have this idea and you wish you would have did it maybe 3 or 4 years earlier. But you know, someone told me, you know, I say everything's on God's time.
Right.
It's never our time. It's his time, and his time is perfect time.
Every time.
And that's all I wanted to add to that.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
And you got to move when he says move, man.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. Just do it. You know.
Like Nike.
Just do it. Yeah.
Just hey, yo, we're not sponsored.
No.
We're not sponsored yet. Yet. I like to speak things into assistance because you know that's how I was able to get better.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I knew what I wanted and I knew I could get it. I just had to work towards it.
Well, the Bible says you have not because you ask not.
Ooh.
Right. That's what the Bible says.
Right? Hey, if I had my DJ board tonight, I promise y'all it'd have been a different story.
Well, I'm saying because it's just what you just said. You know, it's what you just said. I just said it a biblical way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have not because you ask not. So when you believe, and that goes back to the faith thing. You know what I'm saying? You're believing for it because you don't see it yet. Yeah. But you're believing. You're believing God's going to answer your call. You're going to get sponsors. People are going to sponsor you.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be big. You're going to blow up. You know, people are going to hear about you, and it's going to be big. You know what I'm saying? That's what you believe for.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you have not because you ask not. So if that's the direction God is sending you, and he's going to open a door up.
Proper prayer.
That right there, what you said was something I was more afraid of. You know, as a man and in 2025, sometimes it's hard for us to open up to say, hey, I might need some help.
Right.
Or I might need this because of X, Y, Z. You know what I mean? And that right there can be a real hindrance, you know, on you. Because it's not that you don't have the help. You're not speaking up for yourself.
Right.
And no one's not saying people don't see what you're going through, but no one's not really always going to, hey, I'm going to give you this because I see it. No, you might have to ask.
Yeah. Hey, my dad told me this. All you can do is ask a question, right? If it's a yes or no answer, that's all you're going to get, either a yes or a no. If it's a no, you go to the next person. That's all it could be is a no, but it might be a yes. And if it's a yes, it could be a door opener.
Ooh.
Right? So you just got to, don't be fearful in asking because it doesn't hurt to ask. The man said earlier, ain't no dumb question, just dumb.
Dumb people.
Hey, it was a little strong, but it was true.
You cut it real hard. You like, you know, like.
We know what it is. Yeah,
we know it.
Hey, I didn't know a better way to say it. See, God's still working on me.
That's right.
Well, I understand you a pastor, you know what I'm saying? I know we didn't start it off with an opening prayer, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if you want to send us out.
Yeah, man.
Sure. I
definitely
really
a few words.
A few words.
Well, Father, we just come to you right now. Lord, I just thank you for this opportunity, Lord, to just speak to these two guys. Lord, I thank you, Lord, for opening up doors, God, Lord, for them and their adventure in life, God. I thank you, Lord, as you open these doors up for them, Lord. Lord, let them be able to share your gospel, Lord, and share what you've done for them each individually. Lord, I thank you, Lord, for your blessings. I thank you, Lord, for the way you watch over us, the way you protect us, Lord, the way you are there for us, oh God, Lord. Lord, let us be obedient to your calling to each and every one of us. And Lord, we just thank you, Lord, for a great, awesome day, a good night's sleep, and an awesome day tomorrow, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hey, man, I wish I'd known you back in the day when we pray a little too long.
Yeah.
So I liked that. That was, he got in, got out.
Yeah, man.
Hey, once again, y'all know my mind, the way my mind work up. I remember one time we had a family function, and they let my cousin lead the prayer. And he talking about bow your heads, let us pray. No, I'm watching you. You be stealing, boy. I don't know if God heard.